Hello friends, this is Professor Swapnil Sorone and I am going to teach you the topic Servlet of Advanced Java Semester 5 B.Sc IT. Servlet is used to create a web server application. We all know what is client and what is a web server. A client is the one who always wants the service. That's why we can say client is nothing but the service acquirer. Whereas the server is the one who always provides the service. That's why we can say server is nothing but the service provider. As I said, Servlet is used to create a web server application. So in case of Servlet, web server create that servlet and a web server store that servlet inside one compartment called as web container. So inside a web container, web server store a particular servlet. Servlet is there inside the web container. When a client first time send a request to a particular servlet, web server initialize that servlet using a method called as init method. So using init method, web server initializes the servlet. Initializing the servlet is nothing but making the servlet active. Once the servlet get initialized, it accept the request, it process the request using a method called as service. So service method is used to process a request. Servlet process the request using the method service, generate the response and send that response to a particular client. The same servlet will wait for some other request, also accept those requests, generate the response using the service and send those response to a particular client. At one particular stage, when there is no any request to a particular servlet, in that case, web server destroy that servlet using a method called as destroy. So destroy method is used by the web server to destroy the servlet to deallocate its memory from the web server. So after studying the overall architecture of servlet, we can conclude is that in case of servlet, the initialization and destruction has been done only once, whereas service is used by multiple times. Also in case of servlet, initialization and destruction is done by the web server, whereas service is used by the servlet itself. So that's how the overall servlet works. Student, I can say, to learn from our skilled and experienced faculties, we are looking forward you to join Vidyalankar classes at our various centers. Thank you.